Yeah, g'day YouTube, Bree here. Um, yeah, it looks like I've been crying because I have, and I'll probably do it during this video again. Um, I just life in general, it's just fucked. I don't know why we're put on this planet. I don't know. The current living conditions here in Australia, um, the essentials of bread, milk, butter, fuel is going through the roof. People are, like Kel and I went to the shop yesterday, and you can buy chicken meals in a packet that you can stick in a microwave because, hey, it's cheaper to buy stuff that's already pre-made and in a plastic packet and stick it in the microwave than going to the fruit and veg and buying healthy stuff that's fresh. It's just fucked, I tell you. Anyway, I'm down in Sydney at the moment. There's my car. Um, I left Toowoomba yesterday afternoon. Called into Brianna's yesterday afternoon, or late last night. Called in there, had a bit of a laugh. Just to kill the boredom and, they say rest, revive, and survive while driving and that. And I was named after my father, and a lot of people here today are gonna see my real name, which is under the plaque. There's a plaque. It's got my father's name. It's got my mother's name, and then the devoted father of, and then me, because I was the same name as my father. But that name didn't fit my gender, so I legally changed it in 2014 by Births, Deaths and Marriages, New South Wales. Anyway, I'm going to turn this around for a sec. I'm going to introduce you to my father, Mr. Brant Wallen. He was born on the 2nd of the 5th, 1928, and he passed on the 11th of the 10th, 1988. I was 16 years of age when Dad passed, and I was Brant Jr. He was Brant Sr. and I was Brant Jr. Mum was Shirley. Mum passed last year, as most people know, and Mum wasn't laid to rest here. She's up at Gosford, at Patonga, where they used to like fishing, and where they grew up, where Mum grew up with her sister and her family and that. So she's laid to rest up there in the river because Mum got cremated like her sister. Anyway, I was just looking at the plot here. Plot 3, 219 Bravo 3, and it's a twin plot. And Dad lived his life in Toowoomba, of all places, and I always said I'd never ever go to Toowoomba. I'd never follow his footsteps and live in the Toowoomba region. It's amazing how life turns out, eh? Dad was always a Ford man. Had his Holdens, but drove a Ford. The last car he had was a XY wagon. He wouldn't even know what was parked there. But my trip coming down here is to reflect on the past, and well, we've got a plot here that it's a double plot, but Dad's the only one in it. That's all the young babies. And when I say young babies, I mean like unborn babies and infants, and yeah, it's a shame to see so many. And then Kelly and her ex-husband lost their only son, young Bo, aged 20, a couple of weeks ago in a motorbike accident. And that's another reason why I want to do this trip, because you never know when your time's up. Oh shit. It's a nice lawn cemetery, this one. So if you're ever in the Blacktown region or Mount Druitt, Rudy Hill, well, you should be able to see I always get lost when I come in here. Oh my God. There was a big tree there. That big tree over there, I thought was there. Okay. John Allen Regan. That's my grandfather. Marie, Shirley was my mum. So we've got Marie, Auntie Marie, Mum's elder sister, Shirley, Mum, John, which is her twin brother, Michael and David, they're twins, and Margaret, which is the youngest daughter. And then to my grandmother, she had another daughter, Kathy, which didn't even make it on that plaque because that wasn't the daughter of that father. And then I got an uncle, which is right next door, Jerry Peters. He passed away in 1942. Well, he was born 1942 and he passed away in 76. I was only 4 years of age, so I can't even remember him. But my grandfather, I remember when he passed away in 94, and then I moved up to Mullumbimby in 94. And then I was up there 95, 96, 97, I think. I moved back to Sydney 96, 97. Or, no, not 96, 97. 86, 87, and then my father passed away in 88. So, yeah, somebody was asking me about Mullumbimby the other day, so, and then that's my grandfather there, which could have been a double plaque too, because it's got the little rosette things on it. So that could have been a double. And then you come over here on the diagonal, and then I've got my grandmother. Right, Nan. So I've got Dorothy May Regan, and she was born on the 21st of the 9th, 24. I was born on the 28th of the 9th, 72. So her birthday was always a week before mine. So happy birthday, Nan, for a couple of days away. And the same thing again. Loving wife of John over there. Devoted mother of Marie, Shirley, John, which was deceased, Michael deceased, David, Margaret and Kathy, or Kathleen. And then all the grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Gone but never forgotten. Well, she'll never be forgotten. My grandmother, she was Australian, but she looked Italian. That was so funny. So the family were close, very close back in the old days. And growing up, mothers and aunties and cousins, they were all close. It's funny how someone pops up as the rainbow sheep or the black sheep of the family, and you know what, they don't want to, you could have a lesbian auntie, but that's okay, that's fine. But me being born with Klinefelter syndrome, and nobody wants to know you. So so you can see that nobody's been to here, and that's their mother and father. Shame on them. Shame, shame, shame. Every time I come here, there's nothing on those. But you see around here, like, sure, the grounds people pick up the dead flowers and move them on, but I've never seen fresh flowers or half dead flowers on any of those family graves, and it's shameful. But that's their guilty conscience that they've got to live with, At least I know where my father is, and so be it. My father always has fresh flowers when I come to town, because he deserves it, because he showed respect. He showed respect to everybody, even though that my grandmother didn't like him and all the rest of it. He still showed respect. My father couldn't work out gays and lesbians and all the rest of it, but he still showed his respect. And maybe I'm here for an answer. That surname Brown, I was supposed to have kids and carry on the name, but Klinefelter syndrome stopped that. So I've made history. I end the name Brown and I came transgender or intersexual or whatever the fuck you want to call me, But I'm really, really, really gutted. People ask me, how am I doing? Yeah, I'm not doing too good. So this is why I'm doing this trip. I had to see Dad. Dad's in New South Wales and I'm in Queensland. Yeah, I used to come out here every weekend.